Hey peeps, it's me Kay. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. So this is a little bit of a different type of video that I'm making today or tonight. It's really for my bestie, answering a few questions for her that she has. But I hope it bless anybody who can get anything from this video that I make. Let me just add a disclaimer. I am fairly new to reading the Bible, to studying the Bible, so I don't know it all. But my bestie she's super busy. She's super busy. She doesn't watch a lot of videos, but I know she'll watch mine. So she has some questions, and I have the answers. And so I want to help her, like YouTubers have helped me, Christian YouTubers have helped me. So I hope I can be a blessing to her so that she can grow in her faith as I grow in mine, and we can go on this journey together. Like myself, my bestie has always been a believer, but not a follower of Jesus. Um, I'm only speaking for me because my bestie is a whole totally different. My bestie is married. She's been married forever, so she did things right. Me, on the other hand, did not. So I'll tell my testimony one day when I get my thoughts together, because I'm 52 and it took me this long to get my act together, but better late than never. God was faithful and he stuck with me and he kept pursuing me until I surrendered. So anyway, let me not ramble. Let me stay on track. This is not a testimony video. This is my tips on how to go about reading the Bible, all the things you need. So my bestie has some specific questions, and so I'm going to give her the answers. And the first thing is, like me, she didn't know about all the different translations. So I have 4 translations right here. So I'm going to answer the question of how to pick a translation that's best for you, that you can understand, where to begin once you get the Bible that you want, and all that kind of stuff. All right. So the translations that I have, and the other reason why I'm doing this, because I don't want people to make the same mistake I made because I didn't know in the beginning. I just bought the translation that I grew up with, which was the KJV, which is the King James Version. Let me make sure I say it out, so because a lot of people don't know. The King James Version is the original version of the Bible, but it's very difficult for newbies to understand. So this was the very first Bible that I bought myself, and I never read it because I could not understand it. But it's good to have, and I'm happy that I have it, because now I'm able to compare the translations, and I'm learning. I'm learning. So that's the KJV. This is the King James Version. Sorry about NYC life noises in the background. Then I bought. Okay. Then when I was on YouTube after I made the mistake and bought. I won't say mistake. It wasn't a mistake. I bought the King James Version, but obviously I had a hard time understanding it. I don't want to call that a mistake because it wasn't a mistake. I just didn't know at the time, but I'm using it now, so it's fine. Anyway, so I went on YouTube and tried to find like I didn't know anything about all the other different translations, but I kept seeing this Bible pop up on all the Christian YouTubers, that She Reads Truth Bible. And it's a good Bible, don't get me wrong. It's really, really good Bible. It has so this is the Christian Standard Bible, the CSB. So Mel, so you know what I'm talking about. So The only thing I'm not crazy about this translation. Now that I've read a few different translations, I'm not crazy about this translation, but this Bible is very, very good. And I know why people love it so much. So it has study notes in it. It has, like you can see, timelines. It's very, very good. It has timelines. It has the background, all the kind of stuff. It has the pretty lettering over here. It's a very good Bible. And don't get me wrong, it's a good Bible. And I'm going to keep it because, like I said, it's good to have different translations of Bibles. But when I bought this, I didn't even read how to use it. So I didn't understand that. I didn't understand, what the stuff down here was because I didn't read it to understand how to use the Bible. Also, it has a reading plan and all kinds of stuff. So this is a really good Bible. But I don't love the translation. So it is really important to get the translation that's right for you. So then you'll actually read it, because if you don't understand what you're reading, you're not going to pick it up and read it. That's just what it is. It's just not going to happen. So this is the NIV. The NIV is the New International. Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm right. I don't want to say it wrong. The NIV is the. Wait a minute. Where is it? I know it's here. I saw it. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. New International Version. Okay, I was right. All right. Just want to make sure I don't want to give out no wrong information. So that's what the New International Version. This is called Journal the Word Bible. And I bought this one just basically to do art in. As you could see, I think I did a video of this. And so this is a really, really good Bible. I really like it. I don't mind the translation in this one. This one is okay. But I have my favorite translation so far. I haven't read all the translations. There's a lot of translations, but my favorite I'll share with you in a little bit. But this is what this Bible looks like. It's so cute. It's short and like wide. Like this one is like taller, as you can see. I don't know. Is it wider? No, it's about the same. For me, it looks wider, but it's not. Okay, so this one is shorter and taller. And yeah, so I got these from christianbook.com, not the She Reads Truth. The She Reads Truth I actually got on eBay. Somebody was selling it for $19 on eBay. Total shipping and everything. She shipped for free, so it was $19 for that. Yeah, so the NIV, and then my favorite is the ESV, is the English Standard Version. So this is my everyday Bible. This is the Bible that I love. This is the one I've been studying. I love the translations in this Bible. This is my everyday study Bible. I read this one every day. So I am going to try my best to read a couple of scriptures in each one so that Melly or anyone who's watching can get the feel of what the different translations are. So my suggestion is download the YouVersion app, pick out your favorite, if you have a favorite scripture, pick out that favorite scripture and read the different translations. Do that, I would say, with maybe pick like 5 scriptures and read the different translations and see which one speaks to you, which one you understand. That's how I end up with the ESV. So I'm going to read one of my favorite scriptures in the Matthew. It's one of many, but this one is in Matthew. Oh, I I wrote it down and everything because it's my favorite. So Matthew, let me put my glasses on because this is a little bit big, but you know, my eyes are getting old. All right, so these are my little notes. Let me move that out the way. So Matthew 11, verse 28 to 29. No, 28, 29, and 30. So come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Let me tell you something. You guys who know that I love the show The Chosen. Every time Jonathan says this in The Chosen, I think he says it twice. It brings me to tears. Every single time. 2 or 3 times I think he says it. And I am done. Something about this scripture just, it touches my heart. And I love that scripture. So let me read to you the other translation so you can see the difference. It may not be a big difference. Some of them are a big difference and some of them are just, you know, just maybe a word that's different. I marked it so I wouldn't be sitting here all day. Let me go to Matthew. I skipped it. There we go. Matthew. See, I marked it so I don't so I wouldn't be here forever. Okay, come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened. So in the ESV, it says, come to me, all who labor. And then this one says, all who are weary and burdened. I like the word labor because I don't know, there's something about it. I like it. And I will give you rest. Take up my yoke and learn from me because I am lowly and humble in heart. So you see, this one says humble in heart. This one says, I am gentle and lowly in heart. I like that. For some reason, I like that. It speaks to me. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So that part is the same. All right. So this is the Christian Standard Version. I mean, Christian Standard Bible version of what I just read. So this is the NIV. Let me get that one. I did mark this one too, so I wouldn't be sitting here forever. All right. I think this one is similar. Yeah, I think it's similar to the ESV. So it says, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, just like the CSB, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. So this one is like a mix of the two, because this one says gentle and humble in heart. This one says, what did I say? Oh, I'm up here. This one says, for I am lowly and humble in heart. And mine says, I'm saying mine. Mine says, I am gentle and lowly in heart. So see, sometimes it's just like 1 or 2 words that's different, but sometimes it's a whole paragraph is totally different. Now where am I? Okay, let me read it again because I got off track. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So it's not totally different, but there's something about this version that I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. So let's do the King James version. I don't think that scripture is that much different in the King James version as far as I can remember. See, I marked it. Oh, dog fur, sorry. Okay, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So, you know, it has the unto, it has the, what was the other one? Ye, you know, it's the original version. So that is the King James version. Like I said, ESV is my jam. All right, so let's do one more. I'm gonna do Psalms 46:10. Let's get Psalms here. Psalm. I don't want to be like these people that says Psalms. It's Psalm. Oh goodness. Where is it? I have the things. Oh, here we go. It is Psalms. Why do I thought that I was putting an S on for? It is Psalms. Okay. I wasn't wrong the first time I said it. Psalms 46. Okay, 46:10. So we're going to do the King James version first. Okay, this is like my second favorite scripture. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Okay, so that is Psalms 46:10 in the KJV. Let's do the Christian Standard. Oh, did I pass it? No, I didn't. I don't know my Bible totally yet, you guys. I'm still learning where everything is. Here we go. Psalm. I didn't mark this one, so bear with me. Please hold. I wish I had some hold music for you. I'll try not to be too long because this is raw and uncut. I'm not cutting anything. All right. Psalms 46:10. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that is 46:10. Is it? Let me try I got it right. 46:10. Wow, really? That is like totally different. Is that right? 46:10. That can't be right. That can't be right. I gotta be missing it. That cannot be right. That is totally different. It says, stop your fighting. Oh, yeah, it is. It says, stop your fighting and know that I am God, exalted among the nations, exalted on the earth. Wow. That is totally different. Totally. I wasn't expecting that. I never read that version in the CSB before. So I'm like, wow. Okay, this is going to be a struggle because I don't have tabs on this Bible. Oh, there's Psalms. Oh, goodness. All right. 46. I really thought I was skipping a page because it just, when I read it, it didn't sound like it was the same at all. Okay, so this is the NIV, right? Yes, this is the NIV, Psalms 46:10. It says, He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's see what my ESV says. I don't really remember. I know I've read it in the ESV version, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's get to Psalms. Here are you. I love these tabs, but I also don't love the gold on the tabs. Makes it very hard sometimes to see. Okay, here we go. Psalm 46:10. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 46:10 in the ESV, it says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. So in my opinion, the ESV is a lot closer to the original King James. Let me read it again. So it says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth." And so this one says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." Now, this word heathen, I need to look that up because I think I know what it means, but I don't know if I know, if I'm right. So that is just an example of two scriptures, four different versions, and you just have to find what version speaks to you. And like I said, the ESV is my jam. I love the ESV. I just love it. I just love it. So there's so many different versions, Mel's. So you gotta go through them, girl, and find out which one speaks to you. So say you got the Bible that you want, or you got the version that you want. I think you should wait to buy the Bible. Don't be quick to buy the Bible first. Go use the Bible app. While you're washing the dishes, put whatever book. Say the Psalms is great. The Psalms are great. If you washing dishes, put the Psalms on. Go to Psalms. Start with whatever version you want to start with, and like maybe every day pick a different version and just see which one speaks to you. That's my suggestion. That's what I wish I would have done when I first started, but it's okay. It's okay because I still can use all these Bibles. And trust me when I tell you, I have my eye on a couple more Bibles. Anyway, so that's it. So say you have the version that you want, you picked it. So now you go and you buy the Bible that you want. All right. Where do you start? So I'm going to give you the same advice that other Christian YouTubers that I watched gave. Start with the Gospels. So the Gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I started with John first. I don't know why. I don't remember why I started with John first, but I started with John first. And John is probably my favorite gospel. But I love them, I love the Gospels. Gospels are they're amazing. I haven't finished studying Matthew yet. I'm like in the middle, I think. And I know, okay, so let me just finish my thought because I'm going to be all over the place with what I'm saying. So where to start? The Gospels. So pick one of the Gospels to start. My suggestion, don't even think about studying anything. Read it first. That's what I did. I read first. I haven't read the whole Bible. I've been marking. I think I've been marking in here the books that I've read. I've actually read these. I don't know if you can tell, but I have dots by those. The only reason why they don't have hearts is because I read these, I don't know, probably like 2 years ago, and I want to reread them. So this time around, I'm actually reading and understanding what I'm reading, and I'm just not having it. At the time when I read this, I just listened to it, but I really wasn't hearing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really hearing and understanding everything. I didn't take my time. It was kind of like a to-do list. So I'm going back around. So the ones that have the hearts next to them are the ones that I've read, like literally sat and read. Sometimes I'll read it, and sometimes I'll listen and I'll follow along as I read. Most of the time I just sit and read in the morning. And when I do my Bible study, I don't listen to it. I just read it. But my suggestion is read one of the Gospels first. Start with one of the Gospels and read a Psalm. You can do, Gospel, read, and don't rush. Take your time. Read through the Gospels, then read the Psalms. Maybe I haven't finished the Psalms. So it doesn't have a heart sticker yet. I have a long way to go. And I'm taking my time because I don't want it to feel like a chore. That's how I was going through it, you know, way back when. I don't even remember when. Whenever, I think it was last year or the year before. I was using it like a to-do list, and that's not what I should have been doing. It's not a chore. I wasn't ready then. My heart wasn't in it. Okay, so let me let me get back on track. This is not my testimony. Let me stop. Okay. So where to start? You asked me where to start. I said the Gospels and Psalms. I said the Gospels first. Um, and then maybe read the Psalms. Or you can, one day you may want to read the Psalms, one day you want to read the Gospel. So it's up to you. But definitely the Gospels first. The Gospels is in the New Testament. So what else did you ask me? I think those are the only two things that you asked me, I think. If there's something else that I missed, just let me know. I'll make it part 2. Like I said, I'm no expert. I'm still learning. As you can tell, I haven't read a whole lot, but what I will say is once you read Mel's or anybody, once you read the Gospels, read Ruth because you're going to love Ruth. All I'm going to say is as a wife who loves her mother-in-law, let me tell you, my bestie loves her mother-in-law. I've never met anybody who loves their mother-in-law like that until I read Ruth. A little bit of a spoiler, but read Ruth. After you read the Gospel, read Ruth, and then we'll talk about Ruth. But I love Ruth. I just did a Bible study on Ruth, and let me tell you. So yeah, I did my Bible study on Ruth. And I watched Casey Nicole. She did a Bible study on Ruth. And I'll put down in the description box a few of the Christian YouTubers that I like watching and who have helped me in my journey here, who are still helping me in my journey. What else I wanted to say? I think that's it. I don't want this video to be too long, but I think that was it. So I'll put down the description box a couple of the YouTubers that I watch. Casey and Nicole, I really like her. I love Coffee and Bible Time. They have some great studies as well. How to Faith the Life. Oh my goodness. How to Faith the Life. She is the one who got me to write in my Bible because when I first got this Bible, I was like, I don't want to write in it. I'm going to mess it up. That's what I kept thinking. I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to mess it up. And so I started writing in a notebook. And I think I said this before. And I started writing in a notebook. And when I went back to read, like I didn't understand what I wrote. Like the notes didn't make sense because I didn't have the scriptures to reference. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna write. So I'm writing like crazy. I'm writing. I'm adding stickers. I'm adding pieces of paper, highlighting like crazy. Mel's. We'll talk about highlighters and all that kind of stuff later. The right kind of pens and stuff to use. Unless you guys, I don't know if you guys want me to do that in this video. If you want me to do another video, I can show you what I use in my Bible. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, I didn't want this to be too long and I'm trying not to ramble. I hope that helped. I hope that helped answer your questions. And that's it. So I hope this video was not only a blessing to my bestie, but a blessing to anybody watching. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm still a newbie myself, but I wanted to share with my bestie because we share everything. And so, of course, I want her to grow closer to God, and I want her to to read the Bible, and we can talk about it and all that kind of stuff, and we can grow together, and our friendship could be even stronger than it already is. And yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, Mels. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, I'll make another video. Or if it's something that I could just text you, I'll just do that. But thank you again so much. And I just want to say that one real quick, and then I'm going to stop. Okay. So I just want to say really quick, if you have ever wanted to read the Bible, if you read it and you gave up because you like, I can't understand this, if you feel unworthy, whatever reason it is that you are not reading it, please, 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 I beg you, give it another try. It will bless your life in so many ways. Like, I am not perfect. I'm still a work in progress. I am not totally transformed. I am still working on myself. God is still working on me. It's a lot. It's a lot for me to go from where I was. I've come a long way, but I got a long way to go. So, I just want to say, if I can do it, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me when I tell you. And like I said, I will one day do a video of my testimony. Hopefully it won't be a hot mess, because I'm not going to, I ramble a lot. And once I start sharing, I share. So, forgive me. But that's it. I don't want to ramble anymore. But I hope this helps. I hope it blesses you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Till next time, have a great one.